because that's what I want to do, and that's what's going to get this ball going. He takes charge and he takes initiative when he gets bored. That's a respectful thing, because oftentimes I am the I will measure 44 times and cut once kind of guy. He is I like to measure once and cut it twice. So I'm like, okay, good. It's the same kind of thing I liked Hugh a lot, because Hugh was a person that rolled really well. He is a true actor when it comes down to improv. When we say something to him, Titus, you're a fucking idiot. Yeah, I kind of am. He would roll with it. He would never swat you down. He would take what you gave up, or, hey, I'm going to go and try this. Titus, come with me and do this. Okay, cool. He comes and does it.
And then he stabs you in the back.
Yeah, he makes it also. He was a good comic relief character, and I liked that. He had a good attitude about that. I will always appreciate it if you have shit rolls, or if you have shit, your decisions bite you in the ass. If you can laugh it off and make it somewhat of funny. Some of our best comedic moments are when, you've done things like the kitty scratching moment, or
I'm taking you home with me.
Yeah, or Titus fucking skewering everybody,
and then
flinging himself off of a wall.
Yeah, he's a good sport when you fuck up, and I always respected that about him a lot. Arizona was a lighthearted spirit. I actually was watching a series the other day, and it had nothing to do with this, but I was just like, Arizona reminds me of somebody. She reminds me of Esmeralda from Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh,
just across the board. That's just the person I equate to her. Kind of flamboyant. But either way, she was always a good-natured person that was always willing to try anything, and she also always tried to keep that energy up and positive all the time. She got bored sometimes, but even then, she tried to be always positive. So each person contributes in a way that is admirable and something I appreciate. Caleb did a great job when it comes down to kind of like what I said about Hugh. When you and I decided we were going to sell him and get the money, that's one of my favorite moments.
Sorry. What?
In essence, he was a Gripply. We were outside of a bank. Someone was like, "Oh my God, your pet is so cute," and I was like, "Can we buy it?" And he was like, "Wait, I'm your," and I covered his mouth. I was like, "No, yeah, absolutely, but he's 10,000 gold. He's 10,000 platinum. But yeah, we can totally sell him." And he's like, "Woo!" And then I managed to talk the woman into selling,
into buying Topo.
Topo. And so she did. And then I looked over at Drew and I was like, and Zenpei went invisible and went behind, and then she walked into the bank, was like, okay, take out my money, and then turns around and walks off, and immediately without a beat, Zenpei just starts hoarding all of the money invisible into his bag, trying to get as much as it can, and I was going to try and step in and be like, you can't sell a person, you're a bitch.
And then Caleb
but before I could, Caleb just starts wailing in the middle of a populated area. Oh my God, she's trying to sell, like, she's trying to kidnap me! Someone help! And she's just horrified, like, what? He yells for the guards.
Someone cast a spell on her to prevent her from...
He forbid action. He says, do not speak. Yeah. And then he starts wailing and crying, and the guards go up and it's like, what's going on here? And she could not
couldn't
defend
explain
herself. She just was holding a cage with this sentient being locked up inside of it.
He's like, she's trying to kidnap me!
Then I was just like, I was blown away. I was like, yeah, totally. This woman's trying to steal the money.
I don't know what incident ever with Papa was that.
And I was like, I don't fucking know. She just came up to my buddy and locked him up and was trying to run away with him.
And Zenpei's just
hoarding as much as he can.
Gotta go.
So then the guards come and arrest her and unlock Capo, and I'm like, I've never been more proud of you. And I put him on my shoulder, and then she got
shuffled away.
Yeah, and then we shuffled the fuck out of there. However, we only managed to get like
1,000 gold.
1,000 gold out of it, but still, it was fucking awesome. That was one of the best moments of my RPing career with the three of us, because I started a thing, Caleb just shut up and let it happen, and when I looked at Drew was like,
yep.
You guys were on the fucking ball.
Pablo just put the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, and he saved it, because I was thinking, because I tried to start trying to
like,
talk.
oh, fuck.
This is what I was saying about you. I was trying to talk my way out of it, because I thought, I can talk my way out of this.
And then I go and I start standing outside of your way in.
Like, it's 4 times as hard to talk your way back out.
And I thought, I can do this. But I went in so arrogant, I started to, and I still think I might have been able to, but I wasn't doing a great job. Well, it wasn't until he started freaking the fuck out that I was like, Nope, you got this, man.
The hardest.
That's the
like
shit that
my
I'm
favorite
talking about
part
with you.
about
As a good
the
player,
hardest part
is
of
that you will help me get out of shit.
The hardest thing about talking your way back out is having people trust you enough to shut up.
Yeah.
Because sometimes if you start a lie to get yourself out of shit, and I'm saying this about my fucking life, man, not even about RPGs, but like if you start a lie and you're like, this is how I'm gonna get out of this, this is fine, your fucking friend over here goes, what the fuck are you talking about? It's like, alright, well, new lie.
Yeah,
I need to.
Well,
okay.
It's
what are we
improv
doing?
101. If somebody brings something to the table, you can't say no.
I
You just
did
have
love
to roll with
how
It.
Wiggum and
It's
Igo
always
were
hysterical.
just standing outside of the bank, just looking into the window.
Yeah, because
watching.
you two were like,
And
this is a stupid
And then
idea.
no, as soon as that happened and he started screaming, I was like, oh no, guards! There's a man being kidnapped in there. Like as all the chaos is breaking out,
I'm
the
so
guards
sad
are
I
already
didn't
going
see
in. We're
this.
like, guards.
Those two looked at me and
help."
were like, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, no, this is gonna be cool, trust me. They're like, we don't want
Okay.
shit to do.
We
This was
didn't-
the
we didn't
Davina.
interrupt
This was
it.
Davina and Wiggum. They're just like,
We're-
we are staying out of the goddamn bank. We are not associating with them
Igo was
because
there.
they were 100% sure we were going to get fucked up, arrested.
Hey, we just
and
watched
drugged
it,
off.
man.
Hey.
We just watched it.
The point
We
being,
had popcorn. You just
Yeah, we're-
that's my favorite thing playing with you, is because when in the original triad, you had Davina, Marius, and Ishtar. With Davina, she was Marius's moral backbone.
She was everybody's
That she gave me Danicka, but by extension, Davina gave Marius / me a reason to do the right thing because that's what I wanted to do, but I couldn't justify it. That's why I really liked playing with you. I liked playing with you because I knew if I started something, if I started lying about something, you would be 100% in there with me and bullshitting my way with me. That's what I'm talking about. Because I couldn't tell you.
Did was lie. This
I
is
couldn't
ours.
tell you how many times in my real life,
Dude, how
as
much money
well
that
as
happened though?
in my real life as well as in this game, I will bring a lie to the table, and the exact same thing you just said will happen. Will somebody be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And I'm like,
Back it up. New lie.
"You
new
just
lie,
shot me
new
in the
lie.
foot. You could have done it."
Yeah.
But people have done that to me all the time. You never do, which is why what I really appreciate playing with you. Each player brings something else to the group that I do really respect. Then again, each player also brings something to the group that drives me absolutely fucking insane, but that's just what you do with friends.
So, for the purposes of this, I only have one thing.
Sure.
So you guys are all going to vote anonymously and just text me your vote for the person.
Okay.
And then I have a gift for that person and something else.
Cool.
So, if you guys will just text me your vote.
So we're all agreed? We're all voting Topo, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Caleb, you got a gift. You're still dead. Right? No, you're not. You're alive.
no, you raised him.
You did. We've never addressed that.
That's strange.
Someday we'll play with Topo again, and I'll be like, we just
Caleb.
saw a man get brought back.
I need your vote as well, too.
Oh, we're doing that right now?
Yeah.
Yes, right
Oh,
now.
fuck.
It's in your binder.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Shit, man.
Well, I would not have found that.
No, me either. Viewers at home, text Colton.
The number is 1-800. None your fucking business.
I was
Yeah,
gonna make a
you'll
sex
read
joke,
it.
but that's
I was
fine
gonna
too,
say
that sounds-
Uber.
What?
Uber.
Uber.
Alright, do I have everyone?
No.
Five.
I don't even know how to spell most of your people's names. This is gonna be a fun one for you.
Kate.
Oof.
No H.
You highly overestimate my skill.
Whose name can't you spell?
True.
Kate, Meg,
If you
Drew.
can't spell Danicka, if you can't spell your girlfriend's
It's
fucking
mine.
name,
It's mine. Mine's the longest one here.
if you
so-
can't,
That's hysterical.
if you can't spell
You make
her name,
Kate. Danicka, that's fucking funny.
People
I didn't
spell my
really
name
think
wrong
that through too
constantly.
much.
I
yeah,
would
but if
not
he
be
spells your
phased.
name wrong, it's a little bit different.
It'd be a little sad, but I would also just be like, eh.
You're lucky you're cute,
I'm like,
Alright,
You just backhand
so,
insulted
there is
me
a
for
tie.
something that
so you have to
That was
break the
really
tie by voting for one of these people.
honey.
And I will exclude the two that are included.
So we're all just gonna
I'm
vote
sorry,
this
So
out
the,
then?
it is between Cooper and Kate.
Cool.
So Danicka, Meg, and Drew. You vote.
I voted for you,
Woo!
Team low end stealth warm seats.
We're just gonna go with.
Say that 5
Yeah.
times fast. I says what I means.
How do you have a tie of 5?
Because one person voted for someone else and the other 2 voted for.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
too.
All right.
Makes sense.
I voted for Caleb. I don't know.
He went away.
Just kidding.
He went away.
He ran away. He couldn't deal with it.
So this goes to the physical portion.
We broke
no.
it.
Kate, you get a Warrior's Potion hot sauce,
Oh,
which
gross.
comes with an in-item potion.
An
You can write
in-game
what that
item?
does, or you would have me read it since it's self-encrypting.
God damn, you're right.
So this potion, it weighs 1 pound.
Is it
because
this
it's
potion?
ridiculous.
Like this is.
Oh god, I gotta down
It's-
that.
You don't have to actually take it, but for 2d10 rounds, you get +1 to attack, +1 to AC, +1 to hit, plus 2d10 temporary hit points. In addition to getting 2d8 plus 10 HP, healing, 1d20 to your next roll, 1d10 to that subsequent roll, and 1d6 to the third roll.
That's dope.
And each of you gets a story point for the most creative use of story points that I ever thought was going to happen.
That's my first story point.
Thanks.
It's my second. That's it.
And those are my gifts to all of you. I've been meaning to do the MVP since California, so it's been a while.
This is going in my butt.
And I'm out.
All right. So thank you all for joining us, and we will see you next week.
Yeah,
the internet
yeah,
to
we're
me.
still recording.
Yeah. It's in your butt.
To be fair, that's not the worst thing that's been said on the still recording section.
I still think it was funny. She reminded me today about because we were driving and I was like, that
Bye, all.